Hello, and you're playing Farming Simulator 22 on Genesee, New York, our Rags to Riches series here. Welcome back to our contracting series here as well, by the way. At least that's what we've been doing so far here on this map. Really the only way to make money, by the way, if you're starting from nothing. Still working on a contract here, by the way, with the weeding contract here we took last episode. It is taking a while to do this field. That one looks like Courseplay says it has about 20 minutes left here, so it should be finished here this episode at some point. In the meantime, I've done a couple of other fertilizing contracts here. And if we go check here, there was a couple more. Oh, actually, you know what? That's not so bad. We can do that one. And possibly, actually, let's look real quick here and make sure we don't lose that contract. What do we have for a cultivator? Oh, that's right. The big tractor's on this one. I should have to switch the tractor. You know what? We'll just borrow the items then. That's not so bad. We'll just borrow the items for that one and go do that contract. I was saying there was another fertilizing contract. I think I mentioned this here last episode too. I don't know what it is, but I like go look at the contracts a lot of times before I start recording that one. It's like, oh, okay, here's a couple of good ones we can take. And then like 5 minutes later, I start recording and I go look at the contracts again and they're gone. I'm like, what the heck? So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I'm just gonna make sure we take the contracts right away, I guess, so they don't disappear on us or something. Okay. Out of curiosity, are there any other contracts? Let's just hit the refresh here. I guess that's all there is. So in that case, let's take the tractor here. And speaking of the tractor, by the way, I should probably bring the other tractor. I forget what field he's on again. Oh, what field we're working on here. Like I said, I did a couple others here in between episodes, Kevin. So I don't remember what field he was on again here. 41. Okay, yeah, we're on 41 there. Well, at least this is a fairly nice, I don't want to say super high dollar value contract, but $65,000. We're definitely not going to sneeze at that one, right? Okay. I suppose at the very least I probably should have looked at where this contract was going here. Field 7, huh? Field 7. We've been to Field 7 before. 8, 9, 7. From the looks of it, I'm going to guess no. We'll just have you head to 5, and we'll try to stop them a little early here. Get you 6 closer. No, it doesn't look like it. 6 is, where is 6? There's 5, 7, 3, 8. Where's 6? Oh, up there. Okay. Yeah, nope. 6 is definitely not in the right direction. Well, yeah, I guess it would get you close as long as you stop him when he makes that corner down there. Speaking of the corner, by the way, I should keep an eye on this and see if this tractor's going to go the same way the other one did here the other day. I don't know what was up with that one, but remember here the other day, I think it was last episode, right? AutoDrive went and took up this way, all the way around up this way, came back down this road and find like, what in the world? So, I don't know about you folks. It looks like he's thinking the same thing here. And I don't know why he's doing this, Evan, because from what I can tell, it looks like this route is connected here. So if he's going to turn, I'm going to stop him. Yes, he is going to turn. Don't know why. Why does he want to go? Normally AutoDrive is pretty good about taking the quickest routes. I mean, you usually, you don't have to, set up, priority or anything like that. It's just, AutoDrive will take the quickest route there, but clearly in this case it was not. And unless I'm missing something, I mean, I did not see anything wrong at that intersection. And if you notice something here, I started AutoDrive right back up here, and it's heading straight down there. So, at least to me, what is he doing now here again? There's no turn here. Oh, there's a turn there though. Don't tell me he's going to take that turn. Yeah, that's exactly what the AutoDrive's going to do. Okay. Well, let's have you just continue on here again. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the AutoDrive's problem is here, but I'm not sure what he was going to do going that way. I mean, if he's going to try to go back out and around, I have no idea what the AutoDrive is planning to do there. Okay. Okay, he's slowing down here again. What the? Like, buddy, you just got to go straight down the road. Okay, looks like yeah, he's going to go straight here. He's not. Oh, wait, no. He might be turning there, I wonder. Speaking of turning there, by the way. Oh, I do have a road. Okay. And no, bud, I do not want you going down that way either. You just need to keep going straight here. I'm trying to keep an eye on the routes here, too, as we're going. I'm going to just make sure like, I'm not missing something. There's something wrong here somewhere I'm not seeing. I don't know what AutoDrive's problem here is, but clearly it's not feeling quite right here or something. It is literally trying to take like every possible detour and route off here, isn't it? My goodness. Nope, it's going to try to take that one too, isn't it? Okay, stop. Oh, I think I mentioned this. There's one of those curved routes, by the way. So again, when you are creating a route for that one, you can mouse over the next waypoint. You should see a line up here, and then you can use the mouse wheel to curve said line if you want. Again, I'll have to show you folks that some more. Oh, okay, here's, so we've found a problem here, everyone. There is a problem here somewhere. Now, I don't know if that problem, I'm not seeing anything here. So we finally got to a spot where it's like, nope, can't make it. Nope, still can't make it. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be driving this route. I mean, apparently somewhere along here there's something wrong. And this is what I was kind of wondering. I mean, I'm like, okay, if AutoDrive is trying to go the wrong way, you got to wonder if there's something wrong somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, what do we got here? What do we have here, everyone? This doesn't quite look right, does it? No, it does not. Although, that being said, that really wasn't that bad. Is that the problem? That might have been the problem, everyone. I'm not really sure why, because it didn't really look like it was a problem. It's a connected line. Might have been a little bit of zigzag going on there, but that might have been a problem. Okay, cool. We'll see once. Oh, actually, we're almost there. Well, if we're real quick about this here, then. Field 41, I want to get this tractor headed back to the shop. Kind of been our home base here so far, by the way. We're just using the shop. We don't really necessarily have a home base of our own here, so to speak, yet. Okay. That should be good. And then back to this tractor here, because we are at Field 7. And speaking of Field 7, let's turn you off here, because I probably should really like record a route for this field here. As I said a couple times before, when you're doing contracts, have a really great way to build your AutoDrive network, right? Because you're like going to all the fields here with this. So we are building quite the AutoDrive network here at this point. Not complaining, just make a note of that. Okay, I want to go to that waypoint there. Preferably start recording. And also, I'm going to try to connect the other way as well. So, we're going to go... And maybe see if we can do a curved route on this one. So, if I go from this one here to this one, you should see a line up here. And then if I mouse wheel, again, I'm rotating my mouse wheel. Make a nice curved line into that one. Is AutoDrive going to be able to navigate that route necessarily? Maybe not, but I'll do the best we can, right? Okay, we'll call that Field 7. And stop recording. We'll connect that to the route there. And then again, we'll connect to go in the other direction as well. That one to that one. Oh, and probably one of the waypoints under the tractor here. How about we just go with that one right there? Mouse over that one. Again, you'll notice a straight line appears that one. But if you don't click, you just mouse wheel. So again, you don't mouse over it there. So mouse wheel and out. I'm not sure why it turns orange. I'm not sure what's up with that. If that's some sort of indication there, I don't know. Seems like the orange one is the one I want, but I'm thinking orange means bad. So let's let's make it back to the yellow here. We'll just go with that one. Orange one seems better to me, but I'm not sure exactly what the colors mean there. So I should probably look that up. See once those colors mean something. And by the way, colors mean something here for the lines once they are recorded. Green lines indicate one-way routes. So if you notice, almost all my lines are green, one-way routes. Blue lines indicate two-way, and actually I should say dark blue lines indicate two-way routes, meaning AutoDrive can go the same way on both lines, or on the one line. Oh, let's see once here. Let's try the 357.5. How's that going to look? That looks like it might be a little much. Try the 358. I think that looks a little better to myself. Let's see how we're looking here. You watch, it'll still be like 357.5 or something like that. It still won't be quite right. Though it's looking pretty good so far here. I think once we get past this one, this might be where it starts falling apart, though. We'll see once here. Again, about the beauty of these contracts, you don't have to get 100% of the field. I know our field quality manager would probably have a few issues with that. Probably drinking himself into an early grave right about now, watching these episodes. Boy. Yeah, you can get away with missing stuff on this one, right, everyone? And of course, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen the map here, by the way, the kind of annoying thing about this map, and again, I don't know how anyone else playing on this map, let me know what you think as well, but yeah, the whole map is like shifted slightly, right? It's slightly rotated. Not very much, just like a couple of degrees, right, everyone? Just a couple of degrees rotated, and yep. A little bit annoying, but oh well. Makes it interesting, I guess, right, everyone? You're not just going straight up and down the field anymore. You're going about 2 degrees off center. Oh, and I was going to mention too, and I'll go back to the AutoDrive thing. We're talking about the color lines there. I forgot one other color. I was going to say the light blue, that indicates a reverse line. Meaning AutoDrive reverses or backs down said line. So those are the 3 colors of the lines I know about. And I was just going to say, I was going to look at the comments here from last episode. It looks like I forgot to upload last, or something happened. Boy, I could have swore I didn't forget it. I'm 99.9% sure I uploaded yesterday's video. But I don't see yesterday's video. So, that is a good question. One of 2 possibilities. Either I forgot to upload it, which I'm 99.9% sure in this case I did not. Or something happened to the upload, and I'll have to go investigate this. Unfortunately, I just noticed this now here, so... Okay, well, you folks wonder why last episode was late. That would be why. Apparently, either A, I forgot to upload it, or B, YouTube did something happened, computer failed upload, who knows. Usually, you'll see a failed upload in that case, so I don't see that. I might actually have to go look at the computer, though, because just looking at it from my tablet here, it's not showing up, unfortunately. Well, in that case, we're not going to have a whole lot of comments here from last episode to read, because last episode is still pending upload yet, apparently. Well then, so much for that. Oh, lag spike. Autosave. And of course, speaking of yesterday's video, I got a couple of comments here. Might as well read those, right? Jeremy was asking what happened to yesterday's video. That's a good question there, Jeremy. That is an excellent question. I don't know. Oh, actually, it looks like Jeremy asked it twice here, too. He asked it in the other video here. What happened to today's video? be yesterday's video here at this point, but again, good question. I will have to go look into that here once I'm done recording here, one. Oh, and I got to read this comment here from Norton, everyone. For those of you who've seen one of my weekend videos, which, by the way, for those of you who watch the weekend videos, those videos usually are real-life videos here. And one of the videos this weekend here was working on reinstalling the seat in the wife's car there. For those of you who've seen those videos here, we had a cat. The wife was taken to the vet there, peed in its carrier, and somehow the pee got all over the seat in the car. And talk about an unholy stench. I went, oh my goodness, you folks haven't smelled a more awful odor until you've smelled that one. And talk about impossible to get rid of. Double, oh my goodness. I'm like, wow. Getting rid of that odor just proved to be quite impossible, it seems like. We ended up taking the entire, even with the entire seat out of it, like the seat that had the pee in it, the car still reeked. We ended up having to clean the car and clean the car and clean the car and clean the car some more and clean the car some more yet. And finally, it's, I won't say it's 100% fixed yet, but it's better than it was, right? Okay, we're going to give the field quality manager here a bit of a heart attack. We're just going to skip that outside line and go to this one here. Yep. I told you, our field quality manager is going to be drinking himself to an early grave. And then once he gets to that early grave, he's going to continue watching and be rolling over in his grave. Anyway, going back to the story about the wife's car one. So yeah, anyway, after all that cleaning, then we cleaned the seat too, everyone. The wife washed the seat cover like 5 times. Yes, 5 times. Before finally it's like, okay, I don't think we can smell it in it anymore. Barely. The seat cushion itself, which of course the pee soaked into, we ended up putting that in the bathtub, everyone. And put in like, a gallon of laundry detergent in with it. And we let that soak in there. We squished it and soaked it and squished it and soaked it. We probably, I bet you worked on it for like an hour or something, soaking and squishing and soaking and squishing and, yeah, and rinsing and all that stuff, everyone. And I think we got, not maybe perfect, but we got enough out that it doesn't really stink anymore. So yeah, we're putting the wife's seat back in here. Norton was saying here, okay, Mr. Kitty, from now on, you're riding in the back of the Ford Ranger. Yeah. Got that right there, Mr. Norton. Yep. No more riding in the car for Mr. Kitty, that's for sure. That was a ridiculously stupid amount of work and money that went into trying to fix that. Because, oh, yeah, again, for those of you who've ever, well, hopefully you never had that happen. But if you ever do have one, good luck. Good luck getting that stench out. The wife even called a couple of, professional places that do this, and they're like, yeah, good luck with that. There's a couple of places that, yeah, we'll clean it for you, but the chances of getting the stench out are, slim to none. So it's like, oh boy, great, really? Oh, let's see. Jane was saying, thank you, and thank you on how to restore a missing save game. Those of you have not seen that video, maybe want to check it out, just in case you ever have to use that feature. For those you don't know, Farming Simulator does automatically back up all your save games. Why Giants doesn't advertise this feature more, I do not know of one. Never could understand that. That's been in, I think, every single version of Farming Simulator that I can remember of one. Giants has had a way of restoring save games if they ever get corrupted or lost or deleted. Who knows what happens to them, Owen? Something happens, Giants automatically backs up your save game. So, again, I've got a video on that, how to restore that. Pretty much the same for all versions of Farming Simulator, so it doesn't really matter which version. Hasn't really changed. Farmer Johnson was asking, what time is the visitation hours at the mental hospital? You bought a poop green Fendt. Yeah. I'm suspecting the men in white suits will probably be here any minute to lock me up for that one. Don't don't blame them. I mean, you buy a Fent. I mean, what do you expect? That one, yep, you're definitely going to get locked up for that one, right? Definitely the wrong color green. That's just not acceptable. They probably won't let visitors in there. You know, too bad of a case in that case. Kevin was asking a question here regarding tankers. Was saying he had the same issue filling the base game tanker with diesel. Did you ever figure out what the issue was? And of course, his issue, I mean, he's filling it with diesel, but then he can't unload it into the factory he's trying to unload it into. Yeah, I never did sort that one out in that particular case. And yeah, you folks have seen it before on the channel. I've shown it. That seems to be a common issue with a lot of the stuff. We had it with the cedar and seed tender we bought. We could not get the covers, and that actually is probably more of the covers issue than anything. That's not really necessarily maybe a fill trigger issue, but we couldn't get the covers to open, so we couldn't get the seed tender to fill the cedar. You know, all kinds of little issues like that where, you know, again, you're going to try to bring diesel to the factory, but the tank will not let you unload into the factory. Yeah. Common problem, unfortunately, in farming simulator. One common problem. It happens a little too much, if you ask me, unfortunately. But what are you going to do? Giants maybe needs to work on their fill trigger system a little more, shall we say? One, right? Pull their you-know-whats out of their you-know-wheres on that one for a change. It'd be nice. I've been complaining about this for, like, how many versions of Farming Simulator now? Pretty much, I would say I've been complaining about this ever since Giants has, started adding fertilizer to planters and other, I'm trying to think what we would call them, other vehicles, other equipment that holds multiple fill types. Or can hold the same fill type multiple times. A good example of this, that one would be the truck we have. The truck itself has fuel on it, right? But then the truck also has a fuel tank on it for refueling your vehicles. Good luck, everyone, trying to get fuel into that tank so you can go refuel other vehicles. Because whenever you go to try to fill the truck, what's it going to do, everyone? It's going to fill the truck, not the tank, right? Now, if you fiddle around with it long enough and you get just in the right spot where the sun, moon, stars, and all the other extraterrestrial planets are perfectly aligned, and maybe even all the other solar systems are, you know, just in the right alignment, then maybe, just maybe, you can actually get the fuel in the actual tank you're looking for. Now, of course, once you get the fuel in the tank, Evan, you got the second problem. Now try to get that fuel actually from that tank into the vehicle you're trying to refuel. Yeah. I'd suggest several 4-letter dictionaries and some strong adult beverages. You know, personally, the strongest adult beverages I stick with them are Mountain Dew Kickstart. You know, that's my strong adult beverage there. But yeah, if you're dealing with that fill types in the game, I mean, that's about what you have to resort to, right? Oh, let's see. Let's just check our contracts. Anything else going on? Oh, we got a weeding. No, that's the one that's done. Okay, well, we'll collect the money on that one at least. Anything else? Yeah, I don't know what's up with that one. I thought we'd have a lot more contracts here this springtime in the game, but there really has not been that much for contracts, unfortunately. Also, out of curiosity, what are we cultivating under here? Oh, it's grass. Is it grass? No, it must not. It must be alfalfa. Yep. Okay. Alfalfa field. I was gonna say because grass is hidden, so I wouldn't show the grass on the map here. Oh, I gotta say, good looking setup up pulling this cultivator here, though. One, I like it. Definitely a bit of a unique cultivator here. Can't say I've really ever seen anything necessarily like this here in America that I've seen anyway. Got like a couple of sets of rolling baskets and looks like a couple of cultivator tines on the inside there. Seems like it'd be really good for a field where it's got a lot of clumps and stuff in it. Good for leveling it out. Just, again, I'm going by all the rollers that are on it here. Seems like it'd be particularly good for that. Oh, and actually, you know what? I just noticed something. It looks like the front set, that one is more like a mulching style. Designed to cut up that residue there a little bit. So yeah, I got a pair of cultivating ones on the front, or cutting ones, I should say. Cutting ones on the front. A couple of cultivating tines, and then just looks like a rolling basket on the back there, just kind of level, smooth, and break everything up. Seems like it'd be a particularly effective tool. Definitely a bit of a unique design there. I mean, again, compared to the more, what I would consider the American style cultivators, right, Evan? Yeah, the folded out system here is interesting. Very, very interesting. Nice, there's plenty of room on this side of the field to turn around. Just out of curiosity, how does this thing fold up? I understand this one, Evan. This pulls it up, but then, like, how does this piece? Oh, is it under there? Are we hiding something underneath this little shield here? Actually, I'm not sure. I don't really see anything. Whatever's hiding that, I don't know, Evan. I don't know. There we go. There's one hydraulic cylinder. So that'll fold that one on top of that one. Presume this side's going to have the same thing. Yep, there's... No, probably not that one. That one's... No, this one here. Yep. Oh, actually, you know what? There must be another one too, right? I would presume there would be another one, because it looks like there's another fold spot right here, but I don't see a hydraulic for said folding location. More hydraulics right there. Yeah, it looks like you should fold there too. I don't see any hydraulics here either. I'm kind of curious. How does that fold there then? No idea, man. No idea. Oh well, back to work, I guess. Oh, and speaking of back to work, I just looked at our time here. Looks like it's time to end it out here for the today's episode. So with that, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching, and till next time.